Hi, I just wanted to do a video about miswanting. So, wanting could be defined as predicting that you will enjoy something. So, you believe, let's say, if you're hungry, you have a prediction that going to the store, restaurant, fast food restaurant, let's say, and ordering some pasta would make you feel better. And so let's say you do that. You have this want to go to the store and order some of this pasta. And then you do. And then perhaps you enjoy it, but perhaps they have a new seasoning with it and you actually really hate it and have to throw it out. Or something was bad with it. Maybe you got sick after eating it. Or maybe you ran into your ex at the store, and all these negative emotions came flooding back. There are many reasons why we think that something will make us happy, such as going to the store, getting the pasta. And we find out that when we actually do that thing, it really did not actually make us happy. The thing is, our happiness does not rely on other people. It's about our perspective. And I mentioned this in my President is Not Our Savior video a while ago. People were predicting, like, if Trump wins, then I'll be devastated. Or if Trump wins, then I'll be happy. If Biden wins, then I'll be happy. So people have these perspectives where they think, I want this. I feel like if this is going to happen, this is going to make my life better. And then you find out that whoever you wanted to win is not actually the one who won in, past presidential elections, whatever. I don't care what, political persuasion you are. But a lot of the times people sort of put their hope, they want this person to be elected because they think that's going to make their life better. And then they find out, wait, my life didn't get better. Or I want to get, let's say, a promotion at work. And then you find out once you get the promotion, like, yes, you're getting more money. However, now there's a lot more work and you're doing stuff you hate and you miss being able to do other things that you used to do. And so you could say you were miswanting. You thought getting the promotion would make you happier, but it actually didn't. A lot of the times we are miswanting. Some people, again, will say, I want to get married because I feel like if I'm married, then I'll be happy. And there is a honeymoon effect that happens for a various amount of years. Mostly it is about the planning phase. Because when you're in the planning phase of planning a wedding, planning a life together, this is when you are not really focused on you're kind of high in emotion. You are high in faith that things will be a lot better. And so you feel great. You're very optimistic. And then it's once things are done, once the planning is done, and you're there in the middle of it, then you come down to the original levels of happiness you had before you got engaged or got married or, got the promotion or something. I mean, some people may get a promotion and they may be really happy about it, but then, after time goes by, they realize, wait, I don't have as much time as I used to. I don't get to spend as much time with my family as I used to. So there is a honeymoon phase that happens in the planning and the getting, the excitement, but over time, obviously that does dip and you go back to the happiness levels you had before because you take your vibration with you. Wherever you go, you take your vibration with you. If you are unhappy in one city and you leave, then you'll be unhappy in the other city. However, I will say that there's some people I know who have been really great feeling and felt the desire to leave that city, state, country, whatever, and then they go to another place and it's better. And that's because you're taking your vibration with you and your higher vibration has kind of pulled you towards a better fitting vibration. Like your vibe attracts your tribe, right? If you're feeling really great, eventually it's going to pull you into another location or situation that is going to match those feelings of greatness that you've been feeling inside. So this is not about never moving, as if moving can't be pleasant. But if you are moving in order to escape some negative feelings that you have, you may just take those with you. You will take those with you eventually. There's a lot of excitement in planning a move, right? And there's a lot of excitement in actually moving. I remember moving from high school to college, the summer, it's exciting going, and then, it actually was better because I had a higher expectation. I had high beliefs that it would be better than what it was like in high school. So there's nothing wrong with moving, etc. You want to do it when you're on a high vibration and not moving because you are scared or something like that. Because that fear, those feelings that you've been feeling, they're going to come with you, and you might have different experiences, but they'll bring up the same triggers, just in different ways, perhaps. So that's why you want to focus on healing yourself. A lot of the emotions that people are desiring, they're wanting these things, it's something that they can find in themselves if they meditate. And that is really the best advice to give to somebody, is to focus on, try to find those feelings that you desire right now, rather than looking for somebody else to give you those feelings, looking for a job to give you those feelings. So for instance, let's say you wanted the feeling of freedom that you think getting more money and a promotion would give you. So if you're sitting in a job, you are not getting enough money and you want more money because you want more freedom, you want to look towards that thing that you actually want. Is it more money or is it more freedom? And in this case, for this example, it's more freedom. And if you're focused on the promotion giving you this freedom, you're miswanting, because the promotion is going to take away time, which means you have less freedom to do things with your family. So you'd be miswanting the job promotion, because you want freedom instead. So many people are sort of saying, if I have this person or this job or this experience, then I'll be happy. And the thing is, you can find those feelings of happiness first without those things. That's why miswanting is so important in the law of attraction, because people are constantly thinking, if I get that thing, then I'll be happy. When law of attraction is all about, if I'm happy, then I'll get that thing that I want. And so with the promotion idea, right? If you feel free, then you will get freedom. It's not necessarily that you're going to get the promotion. You could win the lottery if you think that, that the money was actually going to give you more freedom. So then you'd actually have the time to be with your family. So there's a podcast, I'll leave a link below, where she talks about the fact that winning the lottery isn't actually that great, because you take your vibration with you. And so a lot of the times people miswant winning the lottery, and they find out that there's actually a lot of negatives that come along with that. For instance, not knowing if your friends are friends because they want to be your friend or because they want your money, that sort of thing. So every single thing in the world has, a different spin on it that you don't really think about until you actually get that thing. So I just want to put this out here so that people remember to actually ask themselves, why do I want this thing? So think about all the things that you want. You could make a list of all the things that you want, and then ask yourself, why do I want this? And if you find out it's for a feeling of freedom, bring it down to the feeling, drill it down. So like I said, for the job promotion, somebody could say, I really want to get promoted at my job. And somebody would say, well, why do you really want to get promoted at your job? And then you think, well, I'd have a lot more money. Why do you want a lot more money? So I could be more free in what I purchase and buy. You want freedom, and you have freedom right now. you could do this or that. So focus on the feeling of freedom. And a lot of people would say that, oh, well, I'm not free. Of course, these are the limiting perceptions, right? I'm not free because I can't do this, and I'm not free because I can't do that. You want to focus on the places where you are free. And I just did a poem about freedom, actually, so I'll leave a link below to that if you want to see it. But it's an affirmation poem, and it's all about freedom. And so to feel the feeling of freedom, you want to think about all the things you can change. I'll also leave a link below to my article too. I discuss this a bit. And so what can you change? You can change the music you listen to. You can change what audio you're listening to. Are you listening to podcasts that are very pessimistic versus optimistic? You can change if you listen to the news all the time. You can change if you meditate. You can change if you exercise. You can change who you speak to. If you're in relationships with people that are very pessimistic, you can spend less time with the pessimistic people. You can spend more time with optimistic people. You can join different groups and see positive sayings like on your social media timeline. You can start to follow people that are posting positive quotes, right? There's a lot of things that you can do to feel like you have control over your life. You can write affirmations, you can write goals and things like that. You can and checklists. I like checklists. You can just check off things that you've done each day, and then you feel like, wow, I actually really accomplished a lot of stuff. So there's a lot of things that you can do to make you feel like you actually are really free to choose what you do with every single minute of the day. And you can also choose what you think. So if you are feeling emotions, like I said, you can think about those emotions, be mindful, question your thoughts, question your beliefs, and you don't have to pay too much attention to all the thoughts that pop through your head. Like, there's random thoughts that will pop in your head. You don't need to pay attention to those if they're saying like, I can't do this, I can't do that, or something. You don't have to listen to all these, it's like programming that we've had from the past. And you can choose to think more positive thoughts. You can take time out to think things that you want to think, like I am statements. I am powerful. I am brave. I am capable. You can change the way you think about these things. And meditation, like I mentioned, is really great. So there's a lot of things that you can do. And when you do those things, you're saying like, I am free to do all these things. And I am free to say no if somebody is asking me to do something that I don't want to do, right? You don't have to say yes to everything. You can say no, even if they don't like it. Putting a boundary up is a really great thing for yourself. It's great for them too, for them to see that they can't walk over you, and just get everything that they want from you. So boundaries are really great things. I've also got an article on that on the website. So I just wanted to put this thing out here with miswanting. People can ask themselves, what is it that I truly want? And then focus on what you truly want, and don't put your focus always on those other things that might actually just be miswanting. Like some people, oh, I just want to get married so I feel better. And then they get married and then they're back to feeling the same way they were in a couple of years. And now they can blame the partner for something, instead of actually focusing on the fact that they are the ones. Happiness is an inside job. What you're thinking about is your responsibility. And you can take responsibility for your thoughts and your actions, and you will feel free and feel a lot better because of that. Thanks for watching. If you're on any of the following platforms, consider subscribing to my content there also. My videos are available on Gab TV, Rumble, Odyssey, and YouTube. You can also join my Law of Attraction life coaching groups on Telegram, MeWe, Gab, and Minds. And I've now added a locals group where you can support me to get exclusive content. I'm also on Twitter and Getter. Please like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and consider sharing the video with friends or family. Have a great day.